get my pre-roll. It's called pre-roll, and that's what we're doing right now. Yeah. I'm gonna hide this man. Yeah. We're gonna run the pre-roll cheese just for you. So getting the pre-roll started so I can get the posting up. Obviously, big deal. I don't want to put it in a place where it gets missed. Obviously, the one and only Banana, the one and only Human Simulation, one and only nominee. I guess there's 4 of them, but one of the one and only nominees for Upland's Player of the Year 2024 to be decided to be awarded in Genesis Week 2024 live in Vegas. So this is something that kind of is part of the run up to Vegas this year. It's kind of part of the get ready, getting to know you, who's going to be there, why do you want to be there, and again, it's also part of the celebration of what's already happened for the year, and all of the excitement, all of the players, all of the reasons why you may want to be in Vegas yourself. Of course, there's very limited time. I've said it a bunch of times. There's very limited time to interact, to get in, to buy the tickets, to make the arrangements, to fly in, to get to Vegas. There we go. Sent that out. Link above. Boom. That'll go out. So very little time to still get out, and kind of want to celebrate the Uplanders who's putting efforts into the game as well. There's plenty of people who are putting efforts in. There are people who have done numerous things to earn a place, earn a seat at the table, continue to be. Oh, let me see this back up. There we go. Continue to earn a seat at the table, continue to grow and increase their presence in the game of Upland. And they're not going to be honored, and we don't always have a chance to honor everybody, but it's fun every year that we have some nominees for Player of the Year. We have some nominees for Broadcaster of the Year, and we continue to have the Designer of the Year category. We'll be speaking to Designer of the Year nominee, D-Tech tomorrow. Had a chance to talk to a Designer of the Year nominee, DeJacque, last Saturday. And tonight, it is my distinct pleasure to be able to speak to Designer of the Upland of the Year. That's better. Upland of the Year nominee, Banana, the one and only Human Simulation. I'm going to welcome in. Before we do all that, actually, you know what? I'll make him come in right now, so he'll have to listen to a disclaimer where he knows that he doesn't represent me, because that's important. All views and opinions expressed by myself, then mine and mine alone, shouldn't be taken as game strategy or financial advice. They represent the game of Upland, the team of Upland, and my guests do not represent myself necessarily, or the Cafe Nightly show, but I'd love to have them on. Their views and opinions don't represent the team of Upland, the game of Upland, and shouldn't be taken as game strategy or financial advice, just like anything else we share, anything else we discuss throughout the show. Make your own educated choices in the game. But again, there's a lot going on. And since you're here, Banana, we also get to talk about what's going on in the game of Upland today, biggest one. And we'll get into the announcement because we've got some finalists for the Blossom Season Racing. But before all that, and important aside from all that, is congratulations, Upland of the Year.
Thank you very much, Goldie. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. It's Upland. No, it's
Upland. Anything can happen.
It is an honor because, again, I've said it already. You know, when the nominations came out, is there's so many people who are also qualified for Upland of the Year. There's so many people who are also qualified for Broadcast of the Year. There's so many people who are also qualified for Design of the Year who aren't nominated. But this is the people. The top 4 people in each category who got the most nominations. That means is people genuinely coming out of the woodwork and saying, this is the person I want to be receiving this award. This is the person that I feel is, for whatever reason, Upland of the Year. And Upland kind of put this idea of somebody who exudes positivity. Who exudes positivity, who I guess supports other players in the game, and adds to, builds to, continues to grow value in the game of Upland. So I really appreciate the idea that they gave that guidelines and that roadmap of who and how and what type of players should be there, and I'm actually really excited to see you on that list.
I'm excited too because I
Yeah.
feel like there are some people who I thought would be a little more likely to hit that top 4 than I was.
There's people who campaigned and they didn't end up on the top 4.
Well, that I'm not shocked at.
Yeah,
People don't like people who campaign. This is not politics. This is a Upland of the Year. It's a video game.
it's fair enough. But yeah, I think it was an interesting thing. The people who had campaigned this year didn't end up on the board, which I appreciate. I like the fact that it's grassroots. I like the fact that it's people who are nominating the people that they want to see up on the list the most. And hi, Treese, how you doing? It is interesting to see that they give a little bit of information. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about the nominations that I thought was interesting. I thought was kind of the bit that kind of sat a little weird for me. What's up with those descriptions of the players of the year? That feels a little bit either lackluster or missing something, or like it was done by AI. I just don't even know.
Well, I don't think AI knows of my existence, so I think unless it was like a summary of our chat logs, which would be very interesting.
Or I don't know, or because there wasn't any nomination notes, right? There wasn't any
like why you think this person.
Yeah, well, there's none of that. So because that would be something AI could do, is summarize, what 60 people said and trying to put it together.
Yeah, so I have a feeling that either someone on the team looked through everyone's accounts, like, oh, what did they do? Or I think it's I don't know. I think they're slightly specific enough where they can't be AI, because I don't think you could find any of us on there's enough presence online for AI to write a little write-up.
Okay, let's look at this. Whether he's moderating on Discord or crafting minting guides, Human Sim is always available to lend a helping hand. Okay, you know what? I agree with you.
I think mine's the one that breaks that idea, because they have my tagline.
Yeah.
And they also have my name spelled the way I always spell, where Human and Sim. Sometimes people I know in games lowercase, but I always have the Sim capitalized.
Yeah.
Because they did that for Elijah Judah as well. So I think someone did some little checking in to see how these players represent themselves.
No, I agree with you. I don't think it was AI. I think it was somebody with a very rudimentary understanding of the group of people who were playing. But that's fine. But again, I mean, so Elijah Judah is the founder of the Real No LA. Elijah Judah has been driving force in the Upland community, consistently organizing events that unite people. I guess that's fine. Invaluable support to players, both new and seasoned. That seems pretty generic. Known for dedicating to building neighborhood. I guess I don't know.
I feel like Mufida is the one that actually got gypped in here.
Maybe
it's actually very generic.
It could be anybody. Who is it? It could be anybody. Yeah, I think that was kind of interesting. So I want to start at the beginning. Let's take a look. Like I said, starting at the beginning. With this idea of being nominated, with the moderator on Discord, the minting guides, the lending a helping hand. Are you still number 1 in Upland Discord for?
Let's find out. Hold on. Let's find out. I shall find out. Let's go to the Discord. Was it bot spam?
Bot spam. Tell me can I look you up, or is it up to you?
Well, I just did it, and I am number 1. I have no life. That's what that means, guys. I am chronically online. Yes.
So yeah, that's the answer. The answer is, when Upland says constantly lending a helping hand, they are referring to the fact that you are in general chat when people are, having some drama. You're helping add to the drama. And no, it's not stir the pot. No, something different.
Well, we can't say always no. Sometimes he is trifling a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes the tea needs to be stirred. For sure. That pot needs a little bit of stirring. But no, it's more the lending the helping hand, being there when there's questions and getting answers to people who need them. And again, we've had a lot of new players who come into the game. We have players that theoretically, we have players who are coming in and onboarding from the airdrop, and we're going to continue to have that. So it is important to have people in the community who do spend a little bit of time in those places where new players tend to come in and ask questions that some of us may say, oh, those questions, I can't answer those questions. Those are really basic. But you are there, and you've done that a lot. So congratulations. I guess the award makes sense. It kind of fits you pretty well. It kind of fits it along the way. But I mean, to you in your place, I mean, what is it that you are or have been enjoying doing as far as Upland's concerned in the last year here, anyways?
I mean, since 2021 when I started, I think I kind of found my spot doing like some sort of brochure method of trying to help people out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think if a lot of people remember, I used to be the guy on Twitter that supplied Upland with the original like travel guides until I think LA was our last one I made.
Yeah, until it got so cluttered, it just looked like
I gave up. I was like, and then they started doing it themselves. Like, you know what? Now it's no longer my problem; it's their problem. So, but for what was that? Almost a year, I think I did that for.
Yeah.
Give or take.
You did it unofficially. Upland started stealing them. After Upland stole them a few times, they said, okay, let's do it officially. Yeah, I remember that. I
remember that. That was fun. But then after I retired that, I started making these like little minting guides. They're really cute. They're like little things for city releases to help, like people research like what's going on in the city release, because not everyone has time. People have lives.
Do they?
Well, I mean, I'm considering that a lot of Uplanders, have like full-time careers and children and grandchildren. I'm gonna say, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I guess Upland skews old, so yeah, we have responsibilities. We're living lives. We're doing things.
Just well lived.
Oh, fair you go. Fair enough.
Don't call them old. No one likes being called old.
Well, I'm calling myself old, but we're well lived. We put some time in, so no, I appreciate that. Again, you've gone that route of doing the research yourself and sharing that. What has that meant for you in your game? I mean, have you felt like when you're doing these city guides that you are learning about these areas for geography, or does it feel more like you're always just coasting towards the game, or how does that present itself to you?
I mean, it's fun because when I look back on it, I can always think of like now I know like what goes on in these cities, because I'm not well traveled. I barely leave my home. My home's really comfy. It's really nice. I have central air. Why would I leave? But I like being able to research and see what's going on in other parts of the world, other parts of the country, because I live in my little bubble of New York. So like I don't travel much out of here really anymore. So being able to research, it makes me want to travel more. That as I have money, because I am a college student, so I'm lacking funds. Eventually, I'll be able to figure out where I want to go.
Yeah, I got you. I get it. I see that in my own life where somebody will mention something, and I was at trivia yesterday just by happenstance, and they're talking about nations' capitals. And I'm like, I know that one. I know that one. And a couple of them are from Upland. I mean, I am not somebody who's shied away from education in my life, but it was kind of fun to say I only know that because of Upland. But it's kind of fun. Kind of fun to have that learning along the way.
I could tell you about like probably 100 different neighborhoods in New York City. Before Upland, I could not tell you more than 10.
Probably. Well, that's the thing is you memorize the neighborhoods, you memorize the streets, you memorize the collections. The collections only make sense in Upland. They don't make sense. I mean, sometimes they don't make sense in Upland, to be fair. Well, the ones that Upland comes up with, but the collections, they don't really have a place outside of Upland. But the knowing the neighborhoods do, knowing the streets, knowing driving from here to here. I had the same thing when I was in LA not too long ago, driving through LA. I'm like, I know this street connects to this street just because we had already had Upland, released LA. He had bought enough properties in LA that I kind of knew the cross streets, and I'm on this street now. So it's kind of fun to have that experience. As far as continuing your mission, are you continuing to mint a ton of properties? I know that was one of your inspirations with the minting guides and putting out the information, was that you wanted to be better at the competitive minting. I know you've done pretty well historically. Is that something where you're still putting a lot of your time and trying to mint a bunch of the things that are going to hit collections?
Oh, very true. I unfortunately my funds are always low because I am a compulsive buyer, as we all know. My little addiction.
Crown Heights. Sorry.
Brooklyn, Crown Heights, East Coast hoarding
Yeah,
disorder. That's what I'm going to call it. But when I have the money, I try my best to mint as much as I humanly can. I mean, I think I did pretty good in DC. Actually, got a good majority of the collection, so I was very happy with that.
Well, that's the thing is, if you're hitting, exclusive after exclusive, guess what? If you want some more funds, you just sell some exclusives. That's
right.
But
they're releasing cities I like. You know how hard it is to give up stuff you like.
Yeah, maybe. We've got a new city coming up, obviously for Genesis Week. We don't know what it is yet. Are you already starting to stack that pile, or what are you doing otherwise?
It's hard to research, I'm gonna be honest, because sometimes. So here's the thing: Upland makes its neighborhood based on whatever data they could find for average pricing. It's why London is based off Ward. It's why Santa Clara is based off their rudimentary cutouts. It's why half the Queens neighborhoods don't exactly line up what happens in real life. So it really comes down to what are they using to base their like price per square up to or whatever. It really depends on what they do. That's going to change my metric because then half the neighborhoods go out the window.
Yeah.
For example, they do. I look at Paris. There's a good 3 different ways they can cut Paris, and each different way has a whole different set of neighborhood collections to work with. But I have to now wait and see what are they going to do.
So you're waiting to see what city gets released. Number one,
right?
Number 2, but you're gonna start stacking that UpX now if you're gonna do it. Are you already headed that way? Are you selling things to build an UpX pile? Are you just seeing what happens with your dividends? Are you spending compulsively, buying more and more Crown Heights, and now you're gonna have nothing for Genesis Week? What's going on in your portfolio?
Well, I currently owe people UpX once I pay off my debt because I took out UpX loans for DC because hoarding disorder, but after that, I'm hoping to have probably 400,000 to 500,000 UpX, which isn't crazy, but it's also not bad.
Yeah,
to go into a city release, especially as long as it's not something I like, we're good. As long as it's not a city I want, we are good.
So I'm going to tell Upland. I'm going to tell Upland that you're like specifically requesting to get a crappy city. So you want like
that they can give us a beautiful city. It just gotta be somewhere I don't want.
Okay. What don't you want? What don't you want to see?
Give me West Coast US. Give me Europe. Give me Asia.
For Genesis Week? You want West Coast US for Genesis Week?
They gave us Las Vegas 2 years ago. I wouldn't push it past them.
That was fun because it was in the room. It was one of those in the room minting things.
Right. Well, one thing you have to consider is that they always announce the big ticket item after everyone mints. Don't forget that one. So they could give us, let's say, Vancouver, but then release Paris in the summer.
Vancouver?
They could give us Vancouver during Genesis Week.
Okay.
Also, it's pricey. It's a nice little Canadian city. And it's probably easy for them to draw up because I know the neighborhood lines don't stray too far from what marketing goes for.
I mean, I already know that we've got a lot of Canadians in the game. Sure, go for it.
Yeah, give them the first Canadian city because we've been wanting one for a couple years.
I mean, we've got like 1, 2, 3. We'll probably get another South American city at some point, anyways. But I mean, we already got a few in South America. Now it's time to get another one in North America. Why not? Why not?
Or I'll take a Mexican city. Give me that. Give me something good down there. Give me Monterrey.
Oh, yeah,
give me Cancun. Give me something good down there.
Cancun. No Cancun. All right.
Cancun, okay.
No Cancun, but I do want to touch on and talk about a little bit is the idea of the moderation and what that's looked like. We do see communications going a little bit from Discord, or Upland trying to, anyways. Not that it's gone that way, but going from Discord into the directly into the game of Upland in Layer 1. Is moderators have any role in that, or is it still Discord for you guys?
So our role has expanded to try and moderate. However, moderation's a bit weird in the Layer 1 because the type of conversations that happen are hello, hi. What is Upland? Hi, hello. That
person's banned. That person said the wrong inflection. Hello. Gone.
No. But then I have like actual problems to deal with Discord.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess Discord's requires more moderation than the guy used so many eyes and high.
Well, it's also different in the sense of the fact that like even the conversation that happened in the Upland chat, they don't last as long because it's harder to track a conversation with the reply feature. In Upland Discord, you can literally pick up a conversation from a year ago and start a whole new battle if you really wanted to. It happens more than you'd think.
Well, for sure. I know people they'll go and they'll search that somebody, wrote something about, I don't know, sparklet or treasure hunting or property sniping. And by searching, they'll find something that happened a year ago. And now they're going to pick up that thread. And that thread, is just tugging at the heartstrings of somebody who's going to respond to it. Yeah, I know those things spin out of control real fast. Especially when we're talking about hot buttons. But yeah, so still a lot of focus on Discord, and for anyone who doesn't know, the Discord moderation's been a big thing. It's been an important part of. Some people say the punitive nature. They always see the punitive nature, but it's also really about the harmony, the keeping people from feeling like they are unsafe or targeted or keeping conversations away from things that are going to make everybody in the conversation upset. So if you could speak a little bit about what that experience has been like for you, how you've been a part of that moderation team. And again, since Upland singled it out, and you're right, maybe it was an intern who wrote that about you. Maybe, not AI. Hey, there's Blue. Not AI, maybe the intern. So since an intern wrote that about you, what's it like to do that moderation, and how does that play into the Discord ecosystem?
Do you want the honest answer of what moderation's like?
Yes.
About once a day, I have to ban a no link.
Oh,
that's like 90% of my job. I gotta be honest with you. That's like in my job description, we gotta do that.
Oh, the 18 plus peaches, the little water symbol.
That and also, I will teach 10 people how to be a crypto billionaire, and you give me 10% upfront and after you make it, guys. Whoa, totally not a scam.
10% of a billion? What a deal!
Whoa, guys.
I come up with 100 million, and you're gonna teach me how to make $1 billion. Wow, that's a great deal.
And then we go into like what I do to like actually make my job, like make me allow myself to enjoy it. When you look at different mods, like we all like have a different focal point. Like we have Lily, who likes to focus on Upland, voice chat, help moderate that,
and Kaka language. She likes to focus on Kaka language.
Yeah, the no language.
Yeah.
I know Godsasso tries to help in the French channel. Yep. I know Uplando tries to jump around in new players a lot. I kind of just try to stay in general chat where the chaos is usually really fun. I enjoy it in there.
Well, general chat's where things blow up. That's what's exciting about it, and that's what makes it important to moderate.
Yeah, like it's like our blow-ups usually happen when the actual team members are online, so it's usually never too bad.
Yeah,
but it's good because I always get what ends up happening is, let's say something happens at 9 a.m. and then throughout the day, the message doesn't get passed along because it never gets put in like live updates. So we get to pass the torch of, hey, this is what's going on. Hey, this is what's going on. Hey, this is what's going on.
Oh yeah, we got an answer from the team on that already. Yep. Yeah, we got an answer on the team for that already. Yep. Yeah. Oh, you asked about that? Okay. Look up in the chat where I said it 5 minutes ago.
Well, I can't also blame because 5 minutes ago, sure, but you have to realize we're talking about a span of 12 hours.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not going to tell someone, hey, can you scrub 583 messages? Like that's kind of mean.
And it's fair because the general chat's like rolling one after the other. And again, along with that, I do want to say that it's mostly thankless. With the exception of having it mentioned for Upland of the Year nomination, but it's a mostly thankless job. It's the compensation is less than the time you miss going to the once a quarter meeting, right?
We actually haven't had a once a quarter meeting in probably a year.
Oh, really? We still have them in UCM broadcasting. It's the same thing. It's like you get a stipend in UPEX that kind of almost makes up for the cost of going to the cost I have to personally spend between my time to go to that meeting, and then obviously everything else you do afterwards is really not compensated. So volunteer. But yeah, it's a good way to enjoy the game of Upland, at least in my experience. And I mean, what's that like for you? What do you get out of being a moderator? What makes you happy? What puts a smile on that old banana's face?
Well, the banana gets to have a yellow name in the Discord, guys. That was the original inspiration when I turned 18 to be like, hey guys, I can be a moderator. Because that was when you had to be 18. So, fun fact, your old banana joined Upland at 16. He played the game.
Oh no! Wow.
I was a little baby, guys. I was in sophomore year of high school. That was funny. But yeah, apparently they don't care as long as I'm not using Tilia, which is fair.
Yeah, but now you can use Tilia.
Yeah, then I turned 18 and everyone's like, oh my god, how old? I remember X was like, how old are you now? I'm like, I'm 18, and he just gave me the eye emojis. I'm like, oh, yeah. Hi. I am not 21. I lied. But then after that, I applied for moderator, I think probably a month afterward. And I joined in with really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Had a very good time doing that. And I've just been here for the vibes ever since, honestly.
Yeah. Oranges for cheese. Yeah, I think it's fun to it's fun to get a yellow name. So congratulations on your yellow name. Congratulations on Upland Player of the Year. Let's go take a look at what happened today.
Yeah,
I don't know if
are we talking about that fun little incident that happened earlier with the collections?
Well, you can have that. Go talk about the collections.
Okay, so I hope everyone remembers that the temporary collections that they put in. They put in 2 sets of those. The one for the Sparklet airdrop, and then they put some in for the whatchamacallit, the DC temporary collection.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to have removed the wrong one from the game.
They did. It's almost like the time wasn't up on those yet.
Yeah, no, I think that some people were able to get it done, and then a 95% of us were just like, oh, okay. Oh no!
Yeah, it's because they're supposed to give you a certain period of time, a short period of time.
We were supposed to have another 9 days for DC.
Yep.
And then, but today was supposed to be the cutoff day for the airdrop Spark Street collection.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, that happened. But that wasn't the news I was talking about. But
what news are you talking about?
Well, just the regular, the undercover official announcement on official announcement. Let's take a look. We can do it. We're gonna go over here. I'm gonna add this to stage. I'm gonna go right down here. Look at this. Here. Oh my god, it's changelog! The changelog always slips underneath because it does this thing where it kind of gets highlighted, but it doesn't really say you missed a message. Because you don't, even though it's an @ here, it's not a hard push of notification. You may have noticed a maintenance earlier. It was just to provide some small updates as follows: car racing, bugs fixed, and minor improvements. Okay. I don't think there's anything major in racing. There's no big changes. There's nothing that's crazy there. But wait, there is something crazy coming on up. Updates for consumable legit. So they're laying the foundations, and they expected that to be the case. Laying the foundations for having the consumables long term, having those available, expanding what's going to be there as far as exchangeables and purchasables for the consumables. And blockchain updates for property NFTs. I don't know exactly what those notes are just yet. I haven't seen them anywhere. But again, that's on the blockchain side. That's likely to keep track of properties in a little different way, a little better way. I don't know if that ties into new functionality or not. But again, I know that we've talked about the potential of having to transmit new information on improvements of properties or locking or linking properties for neighborhoods with different types of property structures that could be built on them. Like neighborhood links.
Oh my god, neighborhood links.
For neighborhood collections.
Whoa.
For structures that can only be built in certain neighborhoods. Go figure.
Shocker.
So I don't know. What do you think? I mean, again, the consumables for racing. Any excitement there at all? No.
Do you want my honest opinion, my guy?
Yes.
I haven't touched my car since DC.
What?
I don't touch that bad. I don't even. Where is my car? Hold on.
I don't know.
Where is my car? Let's find out. It's probably on that jump off property still.
More likely. Is it really? So you used it to travel for I don't know, South Lake Tahoe, and you haven't traveled since?
No, it's in DC, so I use it for the DC release. But then
you did?
Yeah. Fun. I'm so salty because I missed that South Lake Tahoe release. I was very heartbroken about it.
No. Why'd you miss the South Lake Tahoe release?
Oh, because I was on a plane.
Oh, I remember that. I do remember that. You were on a plane because you were going in real life. You're talking about I don't travel. Real life travel to the islands. Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, you're calling me out for my shenanigans. Oh no.
For your shenanigans. Yeah, I don't get to travel in the real world. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I forgot. I did indeed travel.
Oopsie. Yeah, and the other piece, obviously, this is the real announcement of the day. Blossom Season Racing Finale. We finally have our finalists for the Blossom Season Racing Upland Championship Circuit. They are as follows. Read those. I don't want to read them.
Oh, you want me to read them? How dare you? Oh my god, hold on. It's an announcement, right?
It's an announcement. It's also up on
my screen.
The StreamYard. Yeah.
All right, so we got Shanraza, we got Medashpuk, we got JH2271, we got Akaprapi, we got San Mahoney, we got Matsuda, we got Phalos, Math Chef, Maddox, Wanderer 1976, Ram 2024, and D Cup 22A.
Very nice. Very nice. We same people, right? Same people, different day, or many of them, anyways. Had looked at the idea that.
Do you have 774 messages?
Don't you look at that? Jesus. Yeah, of course I have 774 messages.
This is not your Google inbox.
There's things that that's my global inbox. There's things that pop up that are like, you sold something out of your meta venture. I'm like, oh yay! And I'll go and check. But you can read that from your email, and if you kind of catch that from your email, you don't read that in your global inbox. So that's how I get 774 unread messages.
That's a lot, though.
It happens. Yeah, it happens. It happens. The other one I want to look at, if we could actually take a look at these racetracks, the interesting thing again was this idea of the update, because they were updated because there's some people who did some things that were interesting, and the people who did some things that were interesting, skirting rules, doing things like coordinated races that seem to be speed running, people pushing things through. They may not have kept their spot in the race board. So Upland's going to continue to police these as they see fit. We've seen some of these names change, and some of the names that were up there are no longer in those places. Go figure. It does happen. Play by the rules.
How dare they?
Play by the rules and stay in the race is what I'd say. But this is my favorite. I want to skip all these guys. All we can do is the top 10 in race cards, because congratulations, guys, in the cards. That's 25, Dave America, a.k.a. Nine Fingers, KO_Ninja, KO Ninja, Warlocks NFTs, JH2271, Ram 2024, SC Kicker 2022, Mike Bounzy, and LeBon. And the reason why I like to read this leaderboard here is because if I look up at the other leaderboards, there's names that actually aren't in these other leaderboards, which is fun, because if you look at these other leaderboards, they have a lot of the same names in them, right? One after the other. And again, there's a couple names that stand out in the cards that aren't in other ones, but again, just a lot of the same people. Same people, different leaderboards over and over again. That's what happens when everyone can compete in multiple leaderboards along the way. Getting back to
that one person had a lot of points. Jesus.
Can you please remind people that the only way to be 100% safe in the game when purchasing assets, MV Motors, I think that is, Legit's Outdoor Decor, Block Explorers, that it's best to do that in a shop that is in game and not outside of the, Uplando, if you're actually in the voice, there you are, Uplando. So you're in the voice chat, I will say it for you. It's already there. You're going to lose everything. Apparently, someone must be crying, Uplando, for you to be putting this out there. Someone must be out there saying, I got victimized, and somebody said they were going to pay me $1 billion UPIX for my car, but they actually didn't, and they took my car. Banana, why didn't you stop them before this happened?
Because it wasn't I can't see your DMs.
Yeah.
That's a bit creepy if I was able to see your DMs.
Exactly. You can't see their DMs. You can't do anything. And Uplando, a moderator just like you, has to deal with the recourse. And that is the person's upset that something happened they didn't expect to happen. They tried to play the game of Upland, and they got burnt because Upland's built some safeguards in the game of Upland that if you spend amount of UPIX, you get the reward that you spent it for. You bought an item, you get the item. You do that on the open market for property. You can do that in a meta venture for a car. You can do that in a meta venture for a map asset. But the second you start making these agreements outside the game of Upland, and then they say, okay, pay me this amount of UPIX for this, and I will sell you this at this price, or whatever the case is, however that gets worked out, or swap this asset for this asset, plus pay me this amount. You gotta either trust the person you're working with, or easier to just buy that in a map asset shop. And the good news is there's a lot of sub-listing available in the block explorers anyways. The cars not so much. The sub-listing is not just quite there yet for cars and for map assets, but of course, Uplando. It's always safer to buy from a shop. It doesn't matter which shop it is. If it's bought through a shop, Upland has built a mechanism to help protect the buyer and the seller in those cases.
Also, I love Tan's comment. Imagine lawsuits in the game. Lawsuits would be really funny, guys.
What do you mean? Like in-game lawsuits, or people suing people over actions that happen in the game of Upland? Because that has happened in other games.
No, suing in Upland, and then you literally get like a $1 billion UPIX payout.
Oh, the court of Upland. Like, hey, this person did this to this person. Now you go into Upland court. Judge Banana presiding, strike the gavel. You would love a gavel, Banana.
I would love a gavel.
And Upland was talking, even though he's not in the broadcast. Hey, buddy, I'm glad you're here for baseball, and I love to see you. I'd love to see that you're in those text comments. We are many platforms, Uplando, and Upland Discord is not where we are primarily. We're primarily over on YouTube. We've got most of our viewers on YouTube and Twitter, and I'm glad you're there. You're there in Discord, buddy. So Banana. On that note, obviously, thank you, Uplando, for putting that point out there. And yes, we do continue to recommend that people stay safe and continue to do the best that they can there. But taking a look back at that race thing, there's a couple other little pieces that were interesting, and that is the final races obviously are going to be held at the City Center Plaza, 52 Grove Street in San Francisco. Friday, May 17th. That's tomorrow, Banana. You gonna be there?
Oh, no.
Why not? I thought you've done school.
Oh no, I've been caught.
Listen, what? I've got other things to do, Goldsmith. I'm gonna be walking my dogs.
I have my cat. Do I grab the cat? Hold on.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna be walking my cats. I'm gonna put out on a leash.
If I get the cat, will we get more viewers? Hold on.
Oh my god, my cat's a little chubby. He needs to get an exercise. Go for a walk.
You know what? Let's take a cat break. Hold on. This is why I got Uplander of the Year. Let's see.
Uplander of the Year nominee for a cat. Yeah, you can go get a cat. 11:30 a.m. PT. Again, that's the time that Banana has to walk his cats, so he won't be there personally. But you can definitely be there. Watch it in the 52 Grove Street, the plaza. Keep in mind, this also gets broadcast on YouTube and Twitter, where we're seeing more and more of these broadcasts happen, or X if you so choose. But I will call it Twitter forever. Hi, Apple. How you doing?
She's a good girl.
That's what a cat.
This is why I won. This is why I got nominated, guys. It's the cat.
Did Upland know you had the cats and like we've got to get some nominations? Well, keep in mind these are player nominations, so individuals made that choice.
Planted, yes.
Oh, look at that guy!
Look how cute she is. She's Shanghai. Do you want this? Yeah, you want that. Have fun.
And again, note here is the rewards for the leaderboards will be dropped over the next few days. That includes the leaderboards that are already closed. We were looking at those lists of the leaderboards. Those are the final now. They're final. The winners get their prizes, and every leaderboard's getting prizes just for where they sit, except for the championship series, the championship circuit, and that will obviously be held on Friday at 11:30 a.m. PT. That's tomorrow. Winners get prizes. Losers get nothing. So 11 and 12 get nothing. First through 10, great prizes to be had. All right.
Good luck to whoever wins.
You got to read these, though. I'm sorry. As a reminder, below are the rules for the finals. Enjoy.
The rules? Alrighty, guys. Make sure you don't break the rules because it's going to be good. So there's going to be 12 racers and 2 heats of 6 who will try to qualify for the finals. Finals heats are determined by finishing plays. Odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 will drive in Heat 1. Even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 will drive in Heat 2. Each race will include a qualifying lap to determine starting position. Top 3 finishers from each heat will move on to the final. A qualifying lap will determine finalist starting positions. In the event someone errors out of the race in the heat races, players can try to rejoin. If unable to control their car on a rejoin, then players are given the place that they finished with the driverless car, likely last in the heat.
Oh.
If a player errors out on the final race, then they are given a 6th place spot in the final. If more than one person errors out, then it will be based on the driverless car finishing time to determine who will get the higher place in the standings. So, guys, what if we all leave it for chance and we all error out? That'd be really funny, guys.
What can I tell you the good news? I already looked at the finalists. You're not on it, so you don't get to make that choice.
Oh no!
But no, everybody else who put the time in to get to the top of those races, the people who spent all that optics in going and doing stakes races, I'm sure they don't want to leave it up to chance. Let's be fair.
That'd be really funny, though.
That would be really funny.
Really funny.
Yeah. So the bit that we're rolling towards, obviously, we're the end of Blossom Season 2024. It's over. The race is going to happen tomorrow. This is a part of the game, a new element of the game, something that's kind of exciting that for some people, as a culmination and end, a cap. Ooh, look at that! Your lighting changed real drastically. A cap off of the season, and again, it essentially means Blossom Season's over. And what do we start in a few days, Banana? In about 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, we start Genesis Season, guys. I wonder what that means.
Genesis Season. So Genesis Week is 3 weeks away, where you will be crowned, or somebody else, but possibly you will be crowned Uplander of the Year. And there's a lot else that's going on then. So what are you looking forward to? What are your thoughts? What are you doing? How fat is your suitcase right now? Did you upgrade to first class yet? What are you doing for Genesis Week 2024?
I have a lot of yellow apparel I'm wearing for Genesis Week. I'm not even kidding. I think I have like 4 outfits of just like yellow clothing.
So the banana suit's packed away. It fits in the suitcase. You had to check it, but it fits in the suitcase.
The banana glasses. I paid for these as well.
Oh yeah, I have to change my glasses to make to again. This is orange.
I got a bunch. What do you want? I got red. There we go. Oh, come on, background. I got white. I got red. I got another pair of red. I got clear lenses. I got black. I got 2 pairs of black. Ooh, hello. Whoa. I got many glasses. I'm many and blind.
Yeah, I mean, if you're blind and you don't want to wear contacts because you hate poking yourself in the eye, glasses are the way to go.
I like not shoving something in my eye because that's not fun.
Yeah, I agree. But look at this, Banana. Just feast your eyes on this. Wow! Would you look at that?
Whoa!
Genesis Live 2024 live in Las Vegas.
Whoa,
We are
guys.
on the run up here. June the 6th at 6 p.m. The events, the festivities, the official events do start running till the 7th, June 7th, till 10 p.m. PT. We kind of called the race series or the carts the after party, or they're calling it the after party, so maybe it goes a little after 10. There's been some conflicting information on that, but ooh, it's exciting. What are you looking forward to? I mean, again, you've got the banana suits, you got them in the bag. You found out that you have to check that luggage because the banana suit's too big to fit in your carry-on. But
I can't wait to hug you. I'm gonna give you a big huggy.
I think this year is better for me than last year. Last year
had some shenanigans, didn't it?
No, hey, we're not getting into that. No. Last year you were coming out a little COVID a little bit, or the mentality, the huggies were definitely are still far distant thing. But it's great to see people that you already know. Maybe a hug will be allowed, but it's good to see people we already know. We've already been able to do this one last year, Genesis Week. It's exciting to be able to do it again, and there's a lot to look forward to. I'd love to run through the calendar of events, and if you got some thoughts, I mean, what are you doing at these events? I mean, the big one for Thursday.
Happy hour. Oh, I fucking can't wait. Oh, I can swear on here, right? Yeah, it's fine. Anyway,
Lily, you can't hear us. Well, she's not going to watch this. It'll be fine. Oh no, this was done just for Discord. Outside of Discord. Sorry, outside of Discord. Don't worry about this.
Totally, guys.
Done deal.
But yeah, I really enjoy happy hour.
Yeah,
to see everyone. I got to give David a hug. X1 last year.
Yeah.
I'm like, hi. He's like, hi. And I'm like, it's banana. And like, the whole face changed. He's like, banana.
Well, here's the thing about being a broadcaster. Now they know what you look like. So now you got to deal with it.
Right. The only one who knew who I looked like was Lisa, which is really funny. Like, she knew exactly who I was, which I'm not shocked, but it was really funny.
I knew who you were. Come on. Well, you're talking about the team members. Team members. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. But here's the thing, Banana. I mean, this is what I think is fun about this event. I talked to X1, you call him David, but the X1, and when we talked about the Genesis Week being announced, and we got to have a Q&A, and I asked, I said, you can't sneak some food in there? And they're like, no, just booze. And I think they have some fun, mocktails for you, Banana, as well.
Well, I love myself a good mocktail.
There you go.
I'm going to be one of those people who bring a purse full of chicken fingers to the bar.
I mean, if they won't give us food, the Cat's Bar, I think, has popcorn. I think it's what they have as food on the menu over there.
Wait, does happy hour include, like, the little snacky snacks they give you?
No, I don't think so. I don't think Upland's buying it, but like literally the snack over there, I think is popcorn. I don't think they have any real food at the Cast Bar.
Do you remember when I broke a couple glasses? Because I don't.
What?
Proof that you don't need to be drunk.
You don't need to be drunk to break glassware.
I was like, I think I stepped on one. It was really funny. I gave up at like 10 p.m. I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna walk around and just be a bit of a nut job.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is the events just kick things off in the night. As far as my experience is concerned from last year, happy hour meet and greet from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Again, this is on the 6th on Thursday. Dive into an evening of complimentary drinks. Again, drinks and no food, and lively conversations. It's the perfect chance to meet and mingle with the Upland community, join us, and let the good times roll. So last year after this, we went to the High Roller, which is this giant Ferris wheel that spins around. You get to see all of Vegas. This year, you'll be able to go see the Eye if you get up there. But we don't. Again, that's something that we don't know how that's gonna work.
Last minute preparation. I think.
I booked my tickets weeks in advance on that, but a lot of people just figured out last minute and came with us.
Yeah, they said, "Hi, I'm coming. We're going. Bye." I I'm not sure what we're going to do this year. We're probably, I don't know, probably break into TML's suite and just trash it.
That's Friday. That's Friday activity. But here's the thing. But I was told that people kept, because I left at the time that it was supposed to end. But I was told that people hung out for hours afterwards. So that's the interesting thing to point out.
We could do that again this year. We could do that instead.
I mean, and just to be honest, I mean that's the reality. So it says 5:30 to 8. Obviously, Upland's paying for complimentary drinks over that time period, but people can continue to spend time with other Uplanders afterwards. Be careful with your consumption over the period of time, both for health.
It would be really funny because I think Alan's coming this year again. So, I mean,
careful for your consumption, both for your health. See, look, I repeat myself, banana. Careful for your consumption, both for your health and for your ability to relate to other Uplanders in a respectful and
or not. That way we can watch you be a bit funny. That'd be a really fun video.
No. Yeah. But again, it could be a long evening. At 8 o'clock, maybe there's no more complimentary drinks, but maybe you're still in the cast bar with other Uplanders. I know last year, I think about the time the Upland thing was winding down, live music kicked off, and that wasn't part of Upland, but that was happening there, and you could continue to spend time over there if you chose to do so.
It's a casino because it is the Sahara. So
wait a minute, what? There's gambling in Vegas?
Shocker!
I learn new things all the time.
You can go gamble your Upex away, guys. Whoa!
So that just gets kicked off. Obviously, the real event on Friday. Let's just look at this over. So if you're not going to Genesis Week or haven't bought your tickets yet, but you're still thinking about it, we'll go over to some pros and cons to going to Vegas. Con is it might cost you a little bit of money depending where you're coming from. We'll talk about a couple of pros and cons, but let's get through the schedule just so people know what we're expecting, what you're getting for your essentially $100 ticket. You take breakfast buffet. We'll alternate from there. How's that sound?
Cool. All right. So 9 to 9:30, breakfast buffet and check-in. Kick off Genesis Week with a lavish breakfast buffet. Feel up and check in for a day filled with innovation and excitement. Now, does that mean there's no check-in Thursday, meaning everyone's going to bomb rush everything at 9 a.m.?
Oh my gosh, I sincerely hope not. So what did we do? It was before. It was before 6.
It was 4 p.m.
Yeah.
On Thursday we had check-in because me and Jack kind of found a check-in because he snuck around there and we looked like what. So it was really funny. You
found it before 4, right? And you hung out there before, yeah. So for sure. I mean, I agree that the idea of if we're all rushing that at breakfast, that's going to be insane because we're talking about more people than last year, which is what it appears like as already. If 50 people see all the fun and decide to go, that's going to be even more people, but more people than last year. I know that getting through that line did take some time, even if you went there early. So definitely keep that in mind. I just want to comment. Food was good last year. I know that, we've specifically heard X1 say that they're trying to continue to maintain that, continue to make sure the food vendors all work out well. So I'm looking forward to that. Welcome in from the founders between 9:30 and 10 a.m. Be greeted by visionary minds behind Upland, setting the stage for a day of groundbreaking experiences. Pretty simple. Whoa. What's happening after that, Banana?
Oh my god, at 10 a.m. it's the live city opening. Witness the grand unveiling of a new city within Upland, marking the momentous expansion in our virtual world.
9:30.
I forgot. I'm going to be on the cover of the freaking video again because that's what happened last time.
But do you see, it says 9:30 to 10 a.m., so we're not going to release the city at 9 o'clock. We're going to release the city at 9:30. That's a different time than we usually do.
10 a.m.? You mean 10 a.m. they're releasing it at?
Oh, I'm sorry. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. to 10:30. Sorry, we got that. 10 a.m. to 9 to 10:30. That's a different time than we usually have.
But I think also I don't think they want to do the intro stuff. They want to feed us.
I know, and they don't want to start at 8. They don't want to start at 8 because they fill people up with so much booze the night before.
Yeah, that's probably also why they probably know that no one would wake up.
Yeah, no one's gonna wake up for an 8 a.m. breakfast. So yeah, 10 a.m. is a series. Keep in mind it's only a half an hour to do the series, but that's all it takes for the majority of those properties to get bought up. Again, the high speculation stuff, anyways.
All that Gucci stuff.
Yeah. And then again, you can continue minting afterwards if you want, but that's that's reserved for the minting period. It's fun that Upland goes around and interviews people during that, and I'm like, just stop interviewing me. I'm trying to mint something here.
Oh, I remember one of the girls came out to me after I minted. Like, I got this, and this, and everyone just looking around like, you got what? I'm like, I did. It's called I know how to use my computer.
Yeah. But I mean, it was not even that. But when they try to interview people during the mint, it's like, it's a mint. Do you not know what's going on here? Let me do my thing.
I appreciated when they were filming everyone because it's fair to film them. Minting.
Yeah, see the sweat beading on their brow. That's exciting. And then between 10:30 and 11:30, Roadmap AMA, plunge into Upland's future vision with our roadmap presentation. Come armed with your curiosity for an engaging AMA session. Whoa. Live AMA, woo! I've already encouraged people, if you aren't going to be able to make it live, talk to somebody who is. If you get some big questions you want to get snuck in there, maybe the person doesn't have a big question, maybe they can bring yours up if they think it's a great idea. Keep on going there, Banana. Keep me happy.
We got the 11:30. We got the exhibitor booth open. So immerse yourself in the heart up on the vibrant community. At the booth, you'll have the thrilling opportunity to meet dynamic players, dive into innovative projects, and bond with. I didn't finish read. Get back up there. Passionate. Oh, we cut off. We go to view more. Hold on, there's more there.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, community. One word. Community members. My bad.
There you go. Lunch. Lunch is from noon to 1. See, I get to read the good ones. Good. Yeah. So, they're going to feed us. There you go. Hang out with some Uplanders. Stuff your face. All of that. And get ready. Get ready for the next thing. What's the next thing, then?
The Hackathon Finals. Experience the climax of creativity. Then they're out cutting edge projects competing for glory and prizes. Oh,
hey, I didn't write this.
Wonderful.
No, I didn't write this. Yeah. If they can give you a laugh, that's all that matters. Panels, exhibitions, racing activities, all types of fun, all happen at the same time. Exhibitions. That means those 11:30 exhibitor booths that open, they'll continue to run between 2 and 4:30 p.m. We'll have some panels going on like we had last year. I know we had talked with X1, and X1 had kind of put it out in a couple of different places. We're hopefully not going to have the same panels going on right here. Exhibitions are going on right here. The two competing with each other as far as the noise is concerned. But it's still a thing. If the booths are happening at the same time as the panels, it's hard to be in both places at once. That's my complaint from last year.
Right. Well, you gotta pick and choose your battles, I think. Do you know what the panels are gonna be this year?
Some people have already been told what panels they've got. They haven't officially announced them. They'll be coming up later, hopefully, and most likely.
You want a panel?
I want a panel, but do I have a panel? No, I don't yet. I don't think I'm getting one. I'm gonna cry, but I do on Thursday get to go and do an interview over at the offices. So that's something. But I'll cry officially that I don't seem to have a panel this year. But that's okay, because again, I think there's people who didn't have panels last year who have panels this year. There's people who have been in the community since there's been a community who are doing panels and different things along the way, which is going to be exciting to see. I know of a couple. They aren't officially announced, but we'll have more official announcements on those along the way here. And again, part of that is racing activities. There will be racing here. Engage in the insightful panels discussing the intersection of gaming and blockchain. Then feel the thrill of virtual racing competitions and participate in other various activities. DBA. Do the next one here, bud.
Rest and prepare for the evening. Yeah. Take a breather and gear for an unforgettable night. The perfect moment to relax for the evening's festivities. That means get your gambling in.
No, it means you're old. Take a nap. That's what that means. You're old. Take a nap.
No, I don't. Who needs to take a nap when you can just be wired for 24 hours?
I guess
that's what happened last year. I didn't sleep for 30 freaking hours.
Sleep on the plane on the way home.
So I stayed up on the plane there, and I was up all. With the answer is, I lost hours getting to Vegas. I know you do too, because you're from the East Coast.
Yeah.
And I had a morning flight, so I was up till like 3 a.m. the first day, and I just did not crash until then.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is I get on the plane at like 6 a.m. my time, and that's on the plane. That's not at the airport. I get on the plane at 6 a.m. my time. I get off in Vegas at 3 p.m. local time. That's 6 to 6 for me. If I lose those
right,
3 hours.
because you're doing the connection flight.
12 hours.
Bad.
12 hours. 12 hours.
You can't convince me to do that. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I mean, I was supposed to be able to do something, but they changed my connections and they changed my flights that were available. Yeah, rest and prepare and, hang out, whatever. Get your naps in. Between 7 and 8:30, we have dinner and award show. Enjoy a sumptuous dinner, followed by an award ceremony celebrating the achievements of our community, brightest stars.
Does that mean I see your thing, because they're paying for every nominee to come to Vegas. Does that mean we have to stand on that stage?
Well, not to come to Vegas, they compensate for the rooms, whatever.
Well, yeah, because they want us to go to Vegas.
They want to help incentivize you to go. Well, that would, the reasoning behind that. You remember what happened last year? The winner got complimentary, so they'd reach out like a week ahead and be like, "Hey, you've actually won. Come to accept in person." That's what they did last year. And this year I like this more because it encourages every nominee to be there, and then you don't know until you know. Congratulations, Banana! Here's your piece of glass.
Well, if that means that, oh my god, that's funny. Because I kept telling the person who won last year that you're gonna win, you got this, and like, oh, maybe we'll see, and then they won.
Yeah. Maybe they knew ahead, because I know the designer, one of the designer winners knew ahead. They were told ahead so that they could be there if they, That's why. Yeah, but so this year is going to be done different. This year they're not going to reach out, contact Nick, wink, wink, nod, nod. Of course, the hackathon entries, they definitely don't know ahead because they don't make the decision until after the event announcements. They want all of those people to be there. That's why they pay for them to fly in, and they pay for their rooms. Hackathon, obviously, a bigger deal than being Uplander of the Year nominee of apparently. Sorry, Banana. It's okay. But I mean, it's nice because I'll be 100% honest. I think all the people who were going to go for Upland of the Year, who had the ability, who could take the time off work and, all of those things, they're already going. I know Masita wasn't going to be able to go anyways. He's not going. YK, I don't think was going to be able to go anyways if he wasn't nominated. He's not going. You were going to go anyways. Right. You're going. So I think Rodrigo's going. That's one I think that wasn't going to go but is going because they were nominated. So maybe my analysis is wrong there, at least in one portion. But yes, I think a lot of the people who were going anyways are going to be going, and they're going to be excited that they get a little bit of help with their hotel room. But at the same time, I think it's about the community voting and that little piece, a little badge that says I was the Upland of the Year. That's the bragging rights for the year, right?
Yep. And I think you get to keep the badge, right? You just said
forever. Yeah, forever. So Masita has the 2022 Upland of the Year, which was 2 years ago. It's still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. Be there forever.
Jack has the 2023 one.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, she won last year. Do you not remember this?
No. Nope. Wrong.
Who won last year?
Shackton.
That's what I just said. Shaq won.
Oh, I heard this Shaq.
That's
okay.
No, Shaq.
Shaq Tulin. Yes, Shaq Tulin.
I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to say.
Well, you can't abbreviate because. Oh my God.
The abbreviations are so fun, especially when I confuse everyone.
Oh my God, because Jacques, also known as Dijak, and Shaq sound almost exactly the same.
Well, I always say Dijak.
I digress.
It's Dijak, not Jacques. It's Dijak. Jack is the cat that Dijak owns.
Dijak. Yes. Dinner and awards, 7 to 8:30. Here's what's interesting. Dinner and awards, 7 to 8:30, and then followed immediately by the go-karts and prizes. I think without having asked officially, like I got the answer officially, I think that means we're going to be at the event hall for the carts for our award ceremony, shaking it up, not being at the Sahara. Looks like, right?
I don't know.
It looks like it. How do you go from an award ceremony to kart racing immediately without a venue change or time for a venue change? Hey, Wolf One, good to see you.
Are you able to scroll down?
For you, I will. That's it. Adrenaline, camaraderie, and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win, Banana.
I wonder if they have a 2-hour slot from like 9 to 11, so the 8:30 to 9 is actually the commute time for everyone.
Well, 7 to 8:30. I can't have an award show and commute over to the go-karts.
No, from 8:30 to 9. So you have.
I don't know.
Because you could have the time slot from 9 to 11, a 2-hour block.
Well, we gotta get answers on that, Banana. We gotta get answers on that. So let's go with the reasons. Why, Banana?
Why what?
Why go to Genesis 2020? Yeah. There you go. In person.
Free spark, guys. You get free spark. 1 to 5 spark. If you go, oh my God, you're guaranteed at least one. That's a lot of spark, guys.
My God. Yeah, 5 spark, it's huge. And, again, I don't know what the qualification is to go from the 1 to the 5. Maybe you participate in more of the events along the way. You do this much for the 1, you do this much for the 5. Or maybe it's more competitive where you can't necessarily have as much direct control over how many you get. But regardless, I would love to get more than 1. I'm glad that I'm going to get at least 1. I'm pretty excited.
Hell yeah.
They put this on here. The Sparkle Gives You Wings. We're thrilled to announce and unveil Sparkle Gives You Wings as the official theme of this year, Genesis Week. And that plays into this idea of aviation being introduced. How many of those 3 planes do you plan on winning, Brianna?
All 3 and the special one. So I'm going to have all the planes and then sell them for $1 billion objects, guys.
Wow. And then, so you get the Albatross and then the 3 Sparrows.
Yes, I'm getting all of them.
Done deal. I think that's a good way to go.
I don't know what would happen if that ended up happening. That would be really funny.
So it could happen that somebody wins 1 and then 1. I don't think it's gonna. I think Upland's probably gonna have a select out. Your name gets pulled out if you won one of those.
I wonder if they're gonna learn from last year when players kept winning.
Oh my God! People won multiple times and Goldie got nothing, and Cheese wasn't even in the drawing because Upland made a mistake about putting people's names in those drawings, unfortunately. Yes, hopefully they learned from last year. I agree. So the Albatross, that could be won by somebody. It's going to be won the same thing as a Golden Llama, where we're going to compete and we're going to have to do a bunch of activities along the way, and that's going to be very much merit-based, or more likely more tied to merit-based activities. And then the three Sparrows are probably going to be more likely draw. Hopefully your name's in the little.
And hopefully I get something. That'd be really cool.
That would be fun to win this year. Exclusive Telegram chat group. Again, this is a reward. You pay the $100, you get special access to the Telegram group.
Very fun. A lot of chaos goes on in there.
It's pretty chaotic. You get people dropping in all the time. Hey, what I miss? Let me tell you everything that's happened the last 2 weeks in this group. More details. Dates, 6th and 7th. Exclusive NFTs. We haven't gotten to those. I'm going to get 2, but Anna, how many do you get?
What do you mean, what?
Do you get the early bird as well, or no?
Oh, no, I didn't. I was too late for that. My bad.
Oh, I just jumped on that. I mean, I think I was one of the. I don't know if I was one of the first 4 or 5, but I was definitely very, very early jumping in the game.
I think I was like the 100th, 20th, probably.
Oh, really? I got mine in like literally within an hour, probably an hour of it going out, and officially it went out. I don't think it. Week late. Sorry, you're a week late.
Oh, a week late. Yeah.
No, I think it was within an hour of them of putting it out there anywhere. I think it actually got. I saw it early because of it popped up on Eventbrite. Within the hour, I went and bought my ticket, so I was pretty happy. So we getting both. There is one for the early birds as well as one for general admission for a Block Explorer. All-inclusive dining. Again, the breakfast, that lunch, that dinner, and all those drinky poos on the Thursday. Those are all included. Of course, the event space and all of that. Upland is using admission to pay for all of that. And the kart racing, Banana, the kart racing.
Kart racing.
Yeah. I mean, if I went to get some drinky poos and kart racing, that would cost me about $100. So this is quite a value as far as cost of tickets. What is the reality of the cost here, or the unforeseen expenses? Is you're gonna feed yourself if you get there early. If you leave late, you gotta get to the city. You gotta fly in.
I'm pulling up the amount I paid. Hold on. How much did I pay for my flight? Let's find out.
$1.
No, I used JetBlue points. Hold on.
Oh, did you? I got JetBlue points, but guess what? The jet flight of the airport when you mark as JetBlue pulled out of the terminal. They're.
Oh, really? That's actually really kind of fun.
It's hilarious because I literally have like 70,000 points sitting there, like. Bloop, ba-da, 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 boop, boop.
Let's find out. I want you to guess how many points I used for this freaking thing. Hold on.
I know what it costs.
Where do I even check that?
25,000. I know what it costs to get a flight. 25,000. How much was it?
I'm trying to find a receipt that we paid. Made True Blue statement. Oh, we used all of them. That's really funny.
Oh, you burnt them all.
Oh my god, I don't care about the ads. Give me what I paid for.
But what are the things you added though, Banana? Are you getting a checked bag? Does you get?
I never check a bag. You're crazy. Unless I'm flying international, that's never happening. Let's see. I think I found it.
Like I said, yeah. As you're looking that up, like I said, the Genesis Block Explorer comes with it. You get a second Genesis Block Explorer for being an early bird. The happy hour drinks, the meetup, obviously, all of the meals. Exclusive NFTs only available for those attending. Last year, that NFT was a go-kart and a property in the city. We would expect that we're going to get at least one or two additional NFTs, or maybe one NFT in addition to what's already been announced. That NFT very, very well could be a property, which you've seen before. Upland hasn't officially announced. And it could also be something like the go-kart, where we get something, hey, everybody here at Genesis Week, you don't get a plane, but you get whatever, something tied to the aviation. Or maybe it's an even less nice version of flight. Maybe they give you I don't know,
maybe you get half off on all airfare in game.
No, that'd be something. Or maybe you get like a wing and you just gotta figure out how you're gonna get around on that.
So just to give you an idea, you ready? I actually did get checked bags. I lied.
You lied.
I did get a check. For me and my father, it was 30,000 points.
It's okay. That's what I figured. They said 25. I was wrong.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. But like I said, I've got those points, 70,000, just sitting there, and I can't do anything with it. We'll figure it out.
Why just rebook your flight? LOL.
No, but I gotta get to JFK to do that, ding dong. It's not, because of the JetBlue thing. Anyways, don't miss out. Opportunities abound, boundless opportunities. Not to mention, Banana will be there. Not to mention that there's Uplanders who do things together outside of these times. Here's the thing: is TML already talked about his party and then said, "Oh, by the way, it's invitation only." And if you're asking if you can go, you probably can't go, right? So, I mean, there are some things like that. And you could set your own party if you want to go find and meet a new Uplander and invite them in. You can have fun. You can enjoy yourself. But yeah, there's probably going to be some things that are definitely going to happen, and then there's going to be opportunities to spend time with other Uplanders, and that's the reason why I'm flying in a day early, and that's why I'm leaving a day late, or I guess 2 days late, right? And leaving on Sunday.
Oh yeah, 2 days. I'm leaving like Saturday afternoon.
I learned my lesson next year. One more day to recuperate. One more.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
That was an interesting
flight.
Can't
handle their
Hey, that's an interesting flight coming back. But yes, I got one more day. But no, it's also because last year I had to skip out on going to a show because I had to fly out at a certain time, and I wasn't able to go to that show on that Saturday. So now I get to go to Penn and Teller.
Was it a zombie burlesque you missed out on?
Yeah, I missed out on zombie burlesque, and that was my idea. I was like, "Hey, Cheese, zombie burlesque, I want to go. Let's go together." And she's like, "Yeah, let's go. It sounds cool." And then I couldn't go because of the timing of my tickets, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, now I land Wednesday night. So I'm thinking I want to do something Wednesday night, and then Thursday afternoon early. I want to do something before happy hour.
I might have to do something in the city that's the Goldsmith stuff. But then Thursday,
you should go to the Golden Nugget.
That's not the Goldsmith stuff. But yes, I mean it's good. Get in Wednesday, be able to get a little decompressed, and then spend time with other Uplanders Thursday. Some of us. They do have official things to do on Thursday. I get to go over to, and then this is something I'm excited about. And again, it's an honor, it's a privilege. I get to go over to. Are you smiling over there? The honor and the privilege to be able to go over to Upland's offices and be able to do interview over there. I already got a driver. I'm excited.
Can you ask if I can just hop in the car with you, just to see what the office looks like?
Oh, you'll have to ask the Cheese. You'll have to ask the Cheese. I don't know if she's got the room. No, we'll ask her. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen, and we'll be in the after show in just a minute. Kiro, I hear Kiro jumping in here as well. Good to see you. But yeah, so getting in and having the week there is a lot of fun. I know that having that extra time is important for me to get in and out of the city, at least from my personal experiences last year. Anything else? What are you looking forward to in Genesis Week?
I'm always looking forward to a city release, and for anyone who is also looking forward to a city release but doesn't know how to research, I do have a bit of a giveaway going on.
Ooh, let's just do it. But let's do some self-promotion. Uplander of the Year nominee.
Of course, I had to do a little promotion. Okay. I can't go without doing a little self-promotion.
Yeah. Here we go. Drop it. Make it hot.
I'll put in the thing. So I'm gonna put the website down as well, bank.info, just so you can check that out if everyone ever wants to. But if you just check out my profile, it's pinned in the top comment about our giveaway, basically to get a free guide based off of retweets and all that. Very fun stuff. It goes on until Genesis Week, so you got a month to get in on that.
Where'd you put it?
I just Twitter, because that's where I put it.
Oh, put it on Twitter. So go check it out. It's out on Twitter. Get it over there. Okay,
Twitter. Very fun stuff, guys. But I'm just very excited for the next 3 weeks to go by so I can see everyone again, because it's been a good long year.
Oh yeah, it's been a good long year. So yeah, this is the cap. Oh, I see it there. BananaGuides.info. It's in the comments. If you're watching this record, it should be there in the comments. BananaGuides.info.
I'll put it on the StreamYard. Hold on. It showed up there too. We're good.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah, it's a comment that the comments get pulled from different locations, the comments, and all migrate and integrate together. So yeah, BananaGuides.info. So look out for that. Keep your eyes open. What's the contest? What are you gonna do? Stand on your head, clap your hands.
Good question. Let's go see what I said you got to do. So nothing crazy. All you got to do is you gotta follow, retweet, and do a hashtag banana guide. That's all you got to do. That's all. Nice and easy.
Yeah, do those things.
Everyone. And you got a month to do it. So if you don't want to do it tonight, you got a month to figure that out.
And that's going to be for the new city, for the Genesis city, correct?
Yeah. So when because that will be June 7th. So we got 3 weeks to get out in on that.
You said a month, but it's 3 weeks because I'm already counting down to Genesis, buddy. It's already happening.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. All right. So what else? Again, this is a thing that we got to incentivize people. The incentivization is Banana's going to be at Genesis Week, and he's going to wear a little banana suit. You're going to see yellow all the time. If you've ever wanted to see a grown man in a banana suit, here's your opportunity to do so.
I'm not wearing a banana. I'm wearing yellow, homie. No. Oh. You can't catch me dead wearing a banana suit in Vegas. I would melt.
You had a banana hat last year
This is right, but I also didn't melt with that. I would cook alive.
I heard the Jacques was like, "Oh, but here's an extra incentive. If you want to come, you can meet me." I'm thinking about doing a dunking booth. It's plenty hot. Find the dunking booth, get it set up. I'll let you toss a ball and splash me in the water. How does that sound?
That sounds like fun.
There you go. That's incentivization.
I'm take you up on that.
Upland, find a dunking booth, get it set up somewhere. I'll go sit in the chair for an hour. There's some incentive for people to fly halfway across the country or halfway across the world to go to Genesis Week to be able to throw a ball and dunk Goldie in some water.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Make it happen. So looking forward to Genesis Week again, 3 weeks away. And again, the key thing is I want to put this, we call it, Genesis Live Event, Genesis Live Event, Genesis Live Event, but it's also Genesis Week, right? That's who's going to win the Albatross 300. The 300 Albatross is somebody who participates virtually. And that person could be in the room at Genesis Live, or that person could be somewhere around the world who's participating virtually. So that's exciting. There's a lot of other contests and winnings, and it's going to be a fun week, whether you can be there or not in person. But of course, live is the culmination of the year. It's the opportunity for Upland of the Year to be crowned. It's the opportunity for the hackathon winners to present and win. It's the opportunity to see these sneak peeks along the way of what's upcoming in Upland and be in the room for those live AMAs.
Hell yeah, you said it.
Yeah, get there. Get on the plane. Get in Vegas. See you in 3 weeks.
Come to Vegas.
What else do you got, Brianna? What else are we looking forward to? What else are we doing?
I'm looking forward to eating in Vegas because I know they have the really good restaurantes.
Okay.
I know people are crapping on the noodle place. I love that noodle place.
The noodle place is awesome.
It was so good.
I didn't get to go to it, but I was looking forward to it. I wanted to go. I just didn't go.
Well, then we're going this year. You, me, Jack, Angela. We're gonna invite everyone. We're gonna rent out the restaurant, guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd love to if I had the money, just be like, hey, come sit with me in Bizarre Meats. Let's do that. But that's a little different price point.
I'm a little broke for Bizarre Meats.
That's a different price point.
How much did they? 115 or whatever.
Yeah, I think there's some things on the menu, but you're going to spend a good $150, $200 by the time you put drinks in and stuff.
Well, I don't drink alcohol, so you'll be spending $200.
Yeah. Well, you know what? There's plenty of that on the Upland side. You don't need drinks to have dinner, but of course, yes, there's a lot else going on. A lot of fun to have at the Upland event, but a lot of things to experience with other Uplanders if you happen to go in person. There you go. There's an incentive. Let's see how many tickets get sold after this. I like that.
5,000 tickets get sold.
Upland's like, we oversold. How do we oversell? And if you are in the Vegas area and you don't have to book a flight and you don't have to pay for a hotel, you just have to get in and out and park at the Sahara, and you're not going to Vegas or you're not going to the event, find a way to get out of work. Just come in Friday. We'd love to see you. It's again $100 ticket, and they'll feed you a bunch of times, right?
Join us.
You can't eat 3 times in Vegas for $100.
Hell yeah.
You can't do it. It can't be done, but you can here, along with everything else, along with 1 spark, 1 to 5 spark, along with a chance to win an ultra rare property and have that as their little keepsake to go home. So very, very excited. Anything else? Again, one more time, one more swing of the bat, and we'll get this plane landed out the door.
I am excited to win Upland of the Year, guys.
Wow, Bananas! You heard it first. Bananas going to win Upland of the Year. He has a crystal ball. He's going to have a crystal
ball. I got hopes and dreams. I got hopium.
Okay. He's got hopium. He's high on hopium. He's ready to go, ready for Genesis Week, ready for Upland of the Year, because he wants that piece of glass in the corner of his room.
So it won't be in the corner. It'll be right in front of me.
That's the thing is, if you win an Emmy, you're just supposed to carry that thing around with you all the time. You can't put it on a display case. You got to just show it with you.
You got to show it everywhere.
Yeah, Upland of the Year, I think it's the same thing. You have a little padded bag or a little padded briefcase. You put that thing in there. You get that closed up. You show up where you're going to show up, and you always open it up when you get there. When you sit down at the table, it gets put on there in front of you. Upland of the Year 2024. I don't care if it's 30 years from now or not. So congratulations, Banana, in advance for Upland of the Year. It sounds like you think you're going to win it. And congratulations to all the other nominees for Upland of the Year. You might actually win it. Banana may win it as well. But whoever wins, again, with the nominee list, very deserving along the way. Very much excited myself for Genesis Week. And let's land this plane. Of course, if you are in the Upland Discord Cafe, feel free to unmute your mics Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. PT. We keep doing this. Tomorrow, I will be interviewing the one and only D-Tech about not Upland of the Year, about Designer of the Year nomination for himself, what he's been doing the game of Upland, all of his designs, and otherwise a little bit about Genesis Week, because now he's going, but he wasn't going to go before. So first time for him and what he's looking forward to as he goes. Thank you so much, Banana.
Thank you as well. Yeah, everyone have a good night.
And, of course, feel free to unmute your mic if you are in the Upland Discord. The floor is yours.